If you hang out with them, you got to pay them for their time. So, all right, check out some of the comments. So that's bull. Not all of us are like that. I'm at a loss too. I've never operated like that. I pay for my upkeep. Now, if my man wants to treat, that's fine. If you're single, who pays for your upkeep? You do. This sounds like the chick that was too good for Cheesecake Factory. Hey, clearly it's a lot of women out there who this applies to. So, I just don't understand how you take care of you any other time, but then magically when you on a date or you dating someone, magically your upkeep becomes their responsibility. Where does this come from? Like what is this thought process? I think we have a newer crop of women who have heard the phrase men being a provider and they've taken it to another level. Being a provider does not mean provide for you if I'm not your man. Being a provider means that dude provides for you when you're in a relationship, you know, and that's a certain level of relationship, or you're married or whatever. But in actuality, the original men or providers come from providing as a husband. That's where that came from. When he's your husband, he's the head of the family, he provides for the family. So that ideology that men are the providers, that's where that comes from. He's not supposed to provide for your wigs. He ain't supposed to provide for your nails. That's not where that came from. And I think a lot of women have taken this and they ran with it and turned it into something that was never intended to be. It was never those intentions. Your grandmother, your great grandmothers, these dudes wasn't paying for their households before they got with them. They would pay for a date, yes. They would pay for the movie, yes. But dudes back then wasn't paying for pantyhose, because women weren't getting their nails done back then. Dudes weren't paying for pantyhose and slips just because they knew they was going out on a date with you. Matter of fact, back then, women would feel it disrespectful if a dude say, hey man, we going on a date tonight, so I know you gotta wear a slip, so I'm gonna pay for your slip. See, the ideology back then, she would have said, hey, he must think he gonna get to see this slip. That's why he wanna pay for it, because he think he get to see it. See what I'm saying? So it still was a whole different mentality back then. But clearly, this has become one of those situations to where this new crop of woman that's out here believes that it ain't supposed to be about that. It's supposed to 100% be about you paying for her to get her hair done. Let me say this. If a dude has money, he's of well means. He has money, he makes decent pay, whatever. And the only thing you bring to the table is being an attractive woman. And your time. How does that set you apart from any other one? What makes you the first round draft pick? If that's the only thing you bring to the table, is that you're attractive and you got some time to spend. I don't necessarily think that makes you a first round draft pick. I don't think that moves you to the top of the selection committee. I just don't. But that's how some of you feel out there. And again, I know this is not every woman. I know every woman don't feel that way and don't think like this. And so we clear. I think this is more than this is more than a gold digger type situation. To me, this is more of a take advantage of the situation type move. I'm attractive and I put a value on my time and my time alone. But again, and let me say this. I don't 100% put this on the women that think like this, because they not saying this if some dude ain't doing it. There are dudes out here who are doing it. So I'm not saying that it ain't happening or it can't happen. That's why, notice, I don't think at any point in time I didn't say this shouldn't be happening. Because it's happening. I just don't understand why it's happening. But it is happening. And if you put that premium on your time, then so be it. There's a premium for your time. But the thing about it is, let me tell you the problem you run into with this. Dudes who are willing to pay the premium for your time, they come with expectations. They come with expectations. And there's a lot that goes along with that. You know, and are you ready for those things that come along with that? Ain't a whole lot of dudes out here dropping $500 for your dress and just to hang out with you and don't expect something in return. Again, typically people who charge for their time provide a service. So are you low-key telling us what service you might be providing? Because I don't know, if you go out with this dude and he pay for your time, are you doing his taxes while y'all together? I mean, are you changing the transmission? I mean, like, what is really going on? I mean, what are you doing with this time that y'all are together? Again, because you got to be providing a service to get paid for your time. Are you doing legal counseling? Maybe you're changing the P-trap in the sink. I don't know what you're doing, but you got to be doing more than what you're doing, because that's not enough. That's 100% not enough. Let me know what y'all think. Let's see. I think I got a couple of comments here. Say it's been happening longer than you think. No, no, don't get me wrong now. I'm not disillusioned. So in the men's side of the house, dudes who do this, who just give you $500 just to take you out, and these are simps. That's what we call simps. A dude who will pay for your hair, your nails, and all this stuff to get done just to hang out with you. He's a simp. That's simping at its highest level is what we call that. That is pure insanity. And again, nobody's saying that a dude who like you shouldn't, can't do nothing for you. That's everybody got their own thing. So if a dude meets you, but again, just know this. Any dude who's willing to do this at the gate, he has expectations. And see, this is how some women find themselves in very uncomfortable situations. You find yourself in situations that put your safety in danger, because you have gone out and kicking it, or you're hanging out with a dude and his expectations surface, but you had no plans on bowing to said expectations. Now you got a conflict. There's a conflict of interest here. Now you gotta play dumb like you didn't know what he was gonna expect. Did you not? Did you? That's what we're talking about though. It's the Lav Luv Morning Show, Post 101.3.